Good morning. It's a winter Wednesday morning here. I thought I'd take you along with her day. I've got some crazy hair going on here. Just finished working out. Kind of did our typical thing, the kids get up and start their own math and printing, piano, things like that they can do on their own. Helped a little bit, and then I went and worked out. Well, they finished that up and ate breakfast. So I'm gonna grab some breakfast now and go over and check their math, and then I'll run and have a shower while they do their corrections on it. All right, so much better. I feel put together and ready for the day. I'm gonna go ahead. Wednesday's one of our main laundry days. I have the towels to wash and then probably 2 loads of clothes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the washing machine, get the kitchen cleaned up, and then get back to schooling with the kids. What do you have?
A fish.
You caught a fish? It's a Thomas fish? So these guys are working on some Lego. Looks like they've got a bit of a fort going. This guy is finishing his math and Josh is upstairs, not sure doing what. All right, the kitchen is clean. I feel like I can sit down now because I have to look at the kitchen and do schoolwork with the kids. So I'm gonna start with Katie here. She has some math and a lesson we need to do, and then we have English that I need to do with her. So we're gonna get going on that. Katie's gonna work on this compound word chart. She's gonna finish up her English, and then she still needs to read to me. This guy is working with coins. The oldest 2 are in the basement. They are doing Lego in the basement, and then, oh, noise. Nathan, I'm gonna sit down with him. He did a math test today, and he got everything right. Yay. So we just have his English to do, and he needs some help with a poem he's writing. So I'm gonna do that now. Jacob. Hello, Jacob. So Nate's gone off to finish some stuff he needs to finish for English. Katie's still working on hers. She's gonna sit down and do English with Tyler. Excuse me, and a little bit of math. Josh is starting the papers because it's paper day. And we are continuing on. Ready? We're moving on to Josh. We're gonna do English, and we'll see if we have time to do math before lunch. And Caitlin's gone to play. Jacob's over here. They need to clean up for lunch. Tyler's finishing the papers, right? They've taken the paper route over. Again, it's spring now. Well, it's not spring, but it's not super cold and snowing. So they're gonna do it today. And Nathan's still working on his English. So we got a package and some shoes for the boys for church we've been waiting for. We've had so many stores close. Target, Sears, Zellers, Payless Shoes, all the places I used to go for boys' shoes. I do try and find them secondhand when I can, but sometimes it's just not worth it, especially for a lot of boys. I have 4 boys, if they're gonna wear their shoes. So I ended up ordering some from, what's it called? Shoe Warehouse, I think? Or the Shoe Company. I think they're the same thing. But they were on sale. They had buy one, get one 25% off. And I had $15 off. So they ended up being pretty cheap. I'll show you. So here we go. So these are the only ones that are only gonna be worn by one child, but I've had such a hard time finding shoes lately. Here, Josh, you want to, which size are these? These are the 5s. See if those fit you. He needs new shoes. This boy's growing like crazy. And then these are 2s. I have 2 children about to hit size 2. So while he tries those on, Nathan's doing piano. I'm gonna make lunch. It's late. It's like 12:30. And then, yeah, I gotta switch the laundry over and get on with the rest of the day. So I made some bread yesterday. We're gonna have a meat sandwich. The kids asked me to grill it for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and start prepping some stuff for dinner as well. I'm gonna actually watch the news from last night while I film. I wanted to show you guys these. He's really into his piano. I wanted to show you these because I have wanted little ear pods where I could listen without being attached to my computer for so long. And they were so expensive. And I found these ones at Winners. They were $20 and they work amazing. So I'm gonna watch the news from last night because we have COVID-19. The cases have been exploding where I live, so trying to keep up to date on that while I make the kids' lunch. So here's how mine turned out. Some pickle and avocado in there. So these 2 are making their own sandwich over there. So I ended up not watching the news because when I logged into the website, they said the number of cases had actually doubled overnight, and they're gonna be doing a press conference soon. So I figured no point in looking right now. I'll watch news later when they update it. Definitely scary though. I mean, this time last week we didn't have any cases, and I think we're up to 20 now in our province. Hi Tyler, with quite a few of them in our area. So it can be scary. We did stock up on a few things. We stocked up on some non-perishable items in case we do have to stay home. I know there's no toilet paper left anywhere. Around here, there's been a run on Costco every morning, a lineup of up to 100 people to get in, which is just ridiculous. So it's a little scary. You know, our plans have changed a little bit over the last week or 2. But yeah, I'm waiting to hear the update on that. So I got distracted. This happens a lot. I was checking Facebook while I was just waiting for the kids to finish lunch, and The Good and the Beautiful is offering 15% off because they're moving and they don't want to take as much stuff with them. And I just happened last week to make my list of almost everything I wanted to buy for next year. So I'm just looking to see if it's worth buying it right now. Josh and Ty went and did their papers. I have not started dinner yet. I need to do that. This guy's finishing up some English he needs to do over there. Does anyone else plan really early? This time of year I get I look forward to school ending and starting new things, and I like to plan. So I'm gonna go and get dinner started now, finally, while the boys are out doing their paper route, and then fold some laundry, and then we will get back to school Eventually. It's 2 o'clock already. It's a late day, but you know, sometimes this happens. Wednesdays right now, we don't have anything in the evenings. That'll be changing in a few weeks. So we have a little bit more of a grace period. We don't have to be out anywhere by a certain time today. Jacob is looking for his brothers. We saw them go past a minute ago. They should be coming back this way. So I managed to get the first 2 loads folded of laundry and dinner prepped. Wednesdays I clean the little half bath on our main floor, so I need to go do that. And the boys should be back and we'll get back to schoolwork. So Wednesday is our health day. We're just finishing up a unit on nutrition, healthy living type stuff. These are some of the books I've been using. There's a couple more that I returned already. And the new food guide that Canada put out last year. There's all these little ones here. These ones are really good for simple, like early readers. Hello, Jacob. So these are really simple ones here.
To watch a movie after.
We do have a science movie we need to watch. And this is our current read aloud. So we're going to do a chapter in that. And then
watch a movie.
we're going to do our health. And then, yes, we have a science periodic table and elements movie. It's about half an hour we need to watch. So people always ask, how long does it take to homeschool? You know, every day is different. Sometimes we're out during the day, we come back and do stuff. We homeschool 4 days a week, like officially. Tell who wants to watch a movie. And it's different every day. Hey, don't jump, don't jump. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock almost, so today's a later day, but they've had a lot of time to play while I did laundry and stuff like that, and this won't take very long. I'd say for myself, I spend probably 3 hours in the morning and about an hour and a half to 2 hours in the afternoon usually, actually sitting down, but then I do, thank you, a lot of prep work, marking, preparing things. Other times, like I said, I had made the list last week of the good and the beautiful stuff I'd already started to make a list of. I did that in the evening, so that's extra time. I am going to change some curriculum up next year. This kid is going to be in preschool next year, and then I'll have kids in grade 2, 5, 6, and 8. So I'm going to have to make a few changes, and I'm kind of firming all those plans up. I'll share a video probably in a month or so about that. He wondered in just what words he would tell his mother and his grandfather and Hilda that his work at Point Breeze was over. He was tormented by a strange wish that he could have found time to walk out to the hillside and lay his hand just for a moment on the great trunk of the oak tree which he felt was his. So instead of watching the chemistry video, the kids wanted to finish the book because we only had 2 chapters left. So we finished reading the book and we'll watch the video tomorrow. Beauty of homeschooling, right? The kids are just, Jacob. Yeah, Jacob's been putting stickers all over me while I was reading. The kids are just finishing up their health, these 3 boys that they need to do. I'm gonna go fold the last load of laundry and then make some dinner. And oh, you guys probably need a snack, huh? You hungry?
Yeah.
You hungry? I'll go get them a snack first.
Yeah.
Dinner is done. It's a potato, corn, jalapeno chowder. I found it wasn't very spicy though, so we have some pickled jalapenos people can put in, or I actually blended a little bit too so we can put it right in the soup. Got a bit of bread left, need to do some dishes, and then we've got some oranges to go with dinner, and this guy is ready for dinner. So we're just about to sit down to eat dinner, and we're gonna put the read aloud or the book we're listening to on, and then we've got, someone is thumping upstairs. We have nails to cut, we have some cleaning up to do, and we have scripture study to do tonight before the kids head to bed. It's almost 6, so it won't be too long, and they'll start heading off for bed. So thanks for coming along with me today. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I hope this finds you having a great day. Take care.